Outdoor farmers market season is almost here, and there are a few details you need to know before heading out to grab your favorite local goods and produce.
Here with the dirt on the upcoming Champaign Farmers Market and Urbana's Market at the Square, Tegan O'Brien, Marketing and Communications Manager for the Land Connection. I feel like I may have left a market out. Did you say there were three?
Well, so the Champaign-Urbana Winters Farmers Market still has one more day left this Saturday.
So still time to take part in that market. What can people find at the Winter Market?
So the Winter Market, you'll have a lot of your early spring produce, a lot of baked goods. We've got meat, eggs, poultry. Some plant starts are starting to come in. So if you want to start getting your garden planned, plant starts might be a great thing on Saturday.
Does the snow coming tomorrow affect that possibly?
I was going to say, you might want to put them inside. I have some outside right now, and I'm going to be putting them inside for the night.
Stinking Mother Nature.
Yes.
So how do things change once you make that transition from the winter to the summer markets? Do the things you can find change? Obviously, locations change, but to talk about some of the differences.
So, I mean, generally for seasonality, as summer, spring, end of spring comes in, summer starts up, you get a lot more produce, a lot more variety. Central Illinois has a great climate for a lot of the sort of hardy crops like tomatoes, peppers, etc. But you can find all of those at the outdoor market as the season comes up. If you want to check out seasonality, though, you can check out Buy Fresh, Buy Local Illinois, or you can visit the Land Connections page for resources and check out seasonality and what's going to be around.
Let's talk about the Land Connection and what it is you guys do.
We do everything.
Right? Seems like it.
So yeah, we basically are a small nonprofit that focuses on food access and farmer training to make sure that people can have access to fresh local foods and farmers are given the resources that they need to grow it for the community.
And you mentioned your website. It sounds like you guys are really trying to make that a hub of sorts for all sorts of information regarding these farmers markets and what you can find. What are some of the things that are there that are super helpful where if someone's going, I need to know this, that they would be able to find?
So we have a lot of resources for all of the vegetables and some of the fruits that are grown locally. So if you want to know how to prepare them, how to store them, some recipes that are developed by local chefs, you should definitely check out our website. We have a lot of blogs and specialty crop resources. Specialty crops are anything that's not a commodity crop. And yeah, there's just a lot of fun information on there, and we try to make it as accessible as possible.
And speaking of making it accessible, you're also trying to make it affordable for families who may need a little assistance with the SNAP program.
That is absolutely correct. So what's great about this year is the Urbana Market at the Square and the Champaign Farmers Market will be using the same token and voucher system. So you can go to both markets, swipe your link card, get your match, and you can spend them at either market. All of the tokens will look the same, so the vendors won't get confused, and it'll just be easier for everyone to use. On top of the fact that now the Urbana Market will offer a triple link day.
Like triple couponing.
Exactly. So you can actually get 2 triple link days a month if you go to both the Champaign Farmers Market and the Urbana Market at the third market of the month.
So there's really no excuse in not eating healthy and free food.
Let's talk about some of the dates and times and when these are and when they're held. I know the winter market has typically been on a Saturday morning. How does this all play out now when we go to summer?
So yeah, the last winter one will be this Saturday from 8 to 11, and then starting May 1st, the Urbana Market at the Square kicks off from 7 to noon. And then on Tuesdays from 3 to 6 in downtown Champaign, that's where we'll have the Champaign Farmers Market.
All right, and you can keep up to date with everything happening with all of the Farmers Market and the Land Connection. Got great social media presence here for people to connect with.
Yeah, we actually just updated it, so it's now CU Farmers Markets, since we have 2 farmers markets we're managing. So if you just find us at CU Farmers Markets. And if you go to our website, you can sign up for our new newsletter, The Current, CURRANT.
See what you did there.
And it's all farmers market news, and it'll cover both the Urbana Market and also some other markets around Champaign County.
Wonderful.
Right, perfect. Can't wait to get some fresh produce and be outside and have it not snow.
Yes.
Kevin Lighty, did you hear that? I think it's
I
his
doubt
fault.
he did.
Probably not.
He's tuning us out. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
There's a look at their Facebook page, and we'll connect you to everything happening with the farmers markets and the Land Connection at CILiving.tv.